Say your name and spell it.
Matthew Mcgee, Matthew, Mcgee.
Okay. Why did you choose to teach high school science?
I had a passion whenever I got out of high school, coaching and all that, and I always enjoyed science. So after I got out of high school, my coaches asked me to come back. I started coaching and wanted to really get into that, so I found what I liked teaching, and that was science.
Out of all the fields of science you teach, which one is your favorite and why?
I like human anatomy. It's something that students really get into. It's something that everybody seems to like and enjoy, and just the human body in itself is fascinating.
Okay. So you're also one of the football coaches. Let's talk about that. What position do you coach?
I coach the outside linebackers.
Okay. How long have you been coaching?
I've been coaching for 15 years now.
Okay. And why do you enjoy it?
I enjoy it because you get to make a difference in a young man's life. You get to spend a lot of time with them. When you're coaching, you actually spend more time with these young men, and that generally than their parents do, so you get to have a big influence on their life.
What is your favorite football moment and why?
Favorite football moment was probably, let's see, are we talking about personal or are we talking about coaching?
Personal.
Personal football moment would have been my freshman year of high school. I got to play as a third stringer. I got an interception and returned it for a touchdown. So that'd be my favorite as a freshman.
What about coaching?
Coaching was getting to be with a young man whose parents weren't really in his life, worked with him all the way through being a 7th grader up through high school, and then being with him on his signing day and getting to speak with him as he signed to go play college ball.
And how come these are your favorite moments?
My personal one, just because it was my first big achievement where I felt like I accomplished something on my own without anybody else. And the other one was because it made a difference in his life, not just on the football field, but it was a chance for him to get out of his situation and do something important with his life.
Nice. What was your first impression of Coach Weingarten?
First impression of Coach Weingarten was he's a great leader, great motivational speaker, and that he is very passionate about not only coaching, but about the kids and the people that he's around.
Okay. Do you think Weingarten did everything in his power to improve last year's season to this year's season?
I do think that he did. Coming in as a new coach, it's always hard and there's always battles to face, but I think that he did everything within his power.
Okay. What do you think needs to happen for the team to improve?
I think that we just need to get more students out, more athletes to come out and play, and just people to keep buying into the situation and not give up on the process. It's a long process to start back from scratch, which is basically what we had to do.
Okay. Do you think players go into the game with a negative mindset? If so, how does this affect the game?
Not all games, but there were some of the games where players did go into the game with a negative mindset. And the football or any sport, anything in life is a mental battle. If you go with a negative mindset, you're already defeat. Because anytime something goes wrong, you fall back onto your negative mindset, your training and all that, and you immediately get into a defeatist mentality. So if you go with a negative mindset, then you are 9 out of 10 times going to lose. So yes, it does have a big impact.
What is your opinion on this year's season? How do you think the next season will go?
This year's season, it's hard to tell by looking on the field, seeing the scores and that, but there was a lot of improvement that happened in the locker room with player morale and all that. So the building blocks were being set all throughout the season. So I do think that is something that we did, some of the growth that has occurred. So I do think that for next year, that the season will be a lot better, that we will see more on the field success like the success we saw off the field.
Okay. Well, that's all. Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.